What's gone?
We got your gift.
What do we have here? Open Lego set containing another Lego set.
That's right, ladies and gents. Today we're talking about Diddy. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know how often I'm going to be active on this cocksucker, but we're at it again because I thought of something else to talk about. Today we're talking about the Diddler. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, Diddy Dirty Money, the weird fuck himself. Where to begin? Man, this is crazy. This whole Diddy shit. What I really want to talk about is the weird ass celebrities that still be under his fucking comments, bro. Like, I like the whole industry. I like this whole industry shit and the Diddy shit. It's so weird because you can tell from who's in the comments, like who's in on it, because it's not like anybody's there. They're just out of respect. Like fuck Diddy at the end of the day, bro. Like real shit. What did he really have to contribute besides like being able to be like, bruh, hard? Like that's all Diddy really did for real. Like I ain't never seen him make no beats. All his shit by himself has always been ass. And shout out to 50 Cent, bro. Everybody should be giving their flowers to 50 Cent right now because, bro, he been on this shit for years. 50 Cent been talking about this shit for years, man. What grown man asks another grown man to take him shopping? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird activities. Diddy been on some weird shit the whole time. And like Kendrick Lamar said earlier this year, some of these rappers be here to police it. And it's really strange. I don't like it. And it's weird because whenever I see artists that I respect, like Ty Dolla $ign, being like, you got this, king, whenever those accusations and lawsuits were first coming out, before like there was concrete evidence, before we seen him slinging Cassie around like a fucking rag doll. Crazy shit, huh? But that ain't the half of it, man. Especially what's his dipshit son's name? King Combs. Fuck him. I don't know if anybody noticed because everybody was too caught up in, the bullshit his father did because, King Combs is really irrelevant. But he came out with a song dissing everybody, talking about some, if I hear somebody say that, no Diddy shit, bro, it's up and all this shit. Like, and he's been real quiet ever since. I wonder why that is. I sure do. I sure do wonder why King Combs has been awfully silent these past couple months. I'm surprised the shit's still on his YouTube. You guys can go peep it. I don't know the name of the bum ass song, but it still exists. It's still out there. It's on his YouTube. You can find it real easy. Just a little simple search, but you know what I mean? Not to fucking advertise this dog shit song, but yeah, it was pretty fucking awful. Especially, given how quickly it didn't age well. It's really bad. Everybody worried about a Mike Tyson fight right now. I'm over here talking about Diddy. Oh, why don't we talk about Shine? Woo! Let's talk about Shine, guys. In case you didn't know, Shine was a rapper somewhere in like the early 2000s. It was he was rolling with Diddy, you know what I mean? He's a bad boy artist. Not too sure how well that ended up going down. As soon as Shine got his rise to fame, it quickly went crashing the fuck down because some bullshit happened with Diddy, and basically Shine was the fall guy. Shine actually spent a good bit of time locked up in prison while Diddy was out here getting rubbed down in baby oil and watching people fuck his wife and shit. And yeah, Shine got out. Shine is actually involved in some political shit now. He's doing really good for himself. And now he's also talking about how, Diddy made him the fall guy in that situation. I'm not too sure if he's talking about, if he was involved in any freak-offs or anything. But I'm pretty sure Usher can tell you all about it. Good Lord. Why don't we talk about that, man? Usher on Howard Stern being openly admitting, like, I wouldn't let my son go to Diddy's house. Not for a week. Not for a weekend. Hell no. I can't imagine what little old Usher was doing, man. He was over there just thinking, why ain't they just send me to Michael Jackson's house and just get it over with, man? What the fuck? Somebody called me while I was in the middle of talking about that. But yeah, man, what the fuck? Poor old Usher and his ass. What else was I going to talk about with this damn Diddy shit? Oh yeah. That whole video with him and Kevin Hart at that motherfucking that party or whatever. I don't know. It was probably one of them little Diddy freak offs and shit, man. And Diddy just grabbing his shoulder, talking about we fought over the fucking frosted flakes in our underwear, and then he slipped on a banana peel and fell on my balls. Let's see what I had pulled up, because I had articles and whatnot to keep me on track with this whole Diddy shit. As you can tell, I'm real ADHD as fuck. So everyone caught in the web of the Sean Diddy Combs allegations so far. The accusers, we got Cassie, the main one. Now, shout out to Cassie for having the strength to come forward about this whole shit. If it wasn't for Cassie, I don't think this shit would have been blown up as soon as it fucking did. And they tried to shut her up real fucking quick, too. I know y'all seen that. But nah, once that flame was lit, boy, that fire kept on burning, boy. And now it's burning down this whole man's legacy. Fuck Diddy. I don't understand why Diddy had any fucking influence in the first place. Why did anybody respect him? Don't get me wrong. Love Biggie. We love Biggie. We love the legacy Biggie left behind. The only thing Diddy did was attach himself to it like a fucking leech. Fuck Diddy. Being all in the videos. Like Suge Knight said, man, and I ain't the quickest one to side with Suge Knight, but I'll side with him on his opinion about Diddy. Fuck Diddy. Anyways, who else we got accusing him? We got Joy Dickerson Neal. She was a woman, filed a lawsuit for drugging and sexually harassing, abusing her, distributing revenge porn. The suit states that Dickerson was a psychology student at some university when she agreed to go on a date with Diddy in 91. Shit. This is kind of early. This is before he had... Damn! So he was doing this shit before he had Ready to Die money or any of that. That's crazy. Who else we got? Lisa Gardner. Alleging that in 1990 she was raped by Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall. The lawsuit says that days later Combs assaulted and choked her until she was unconscious. Shit. She adds that she was 16 years old when she was invited to a New Jersey... Damn. To New Jersey from her home in North Carolina by her friends of the armed... No. Jodeci? Not Jodeci. Nah, man. See, this is the heartbreaking shit about this whole Diddy shit, is you find out who's the fucking weirdos and who's the fucking, you know what I mean? I want to be able to monetize this, hopefully, so I can't say words like PDF files. They got invited out there by Devontae Swing and Dalvin DeGrate of the R&B group Jodeci. The lawsuit states that Jodeci's housing, where she was staying, was subsidized by their label, Uptown Records. It goes on to allege that her and her 15-year-old friend Monica Case met Combs at MCA Records event in New York, where they were supplied with alcohol and provided the minors with more drinks and marijuana. Uh-oh, academics. I'll make a video about academics too, man. Fuck academics, that fat fuck. People don't like to talk about his whole weird-ass case that he got going on. Academics, I'm coming for you next, you fat piece of shit. And it's okay. It's okay, you know what I mean? I know I'm fat. People going to critique me for calling academics fat, but it's okay, man. It's exclusive to us now. It's like the N-word. I can call people fat. You skinny fucks can't. So I'm going to be watching for y'all. If y'all calling somebody fat, I'm on your fucking top. Let's see what else happened to Mrs. Gardner. The lawsuit states that her and her friends were later taken back to Hall's apartment in New Jersey, where Combs raped her. The suit states that, unbeknownst to Gardner at the time, Devontae Swing was in the room at the time and did nothing to stop Combs. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? He was added to, as a co-defendant in the new complaint for aiding and abetting the sexual assault. Damn, man. It can't just be Diddy's legacy. Jodeci got to go down with him. Fuck the weirdos. We're coming for all the weirdos. 2024 and 2025. Oh, Lil Rod. I seen about Mr. Lil Rod. Lil Rod is one of the more recent ones. Lil Rod worked with Combs on the whole Love album bullshit. Now, why don't we take a minute to talk about the Love album? Ain't it so ironic? It's like he felt this shit coming. He was like, dude, I got to make an album about how I'm not a creep, bro. Let's make an album about how I like love, how I'm a lover. Brother Love is what he was calling himself or whatever the fuck. February, Jones filed a lawsuit alleging during the making of that album, He lived with Combs, who he says repeatedly groped him, forced him to solicit sex workers, take illegal drugs, and more. The suit states Combs would often walk around naked in front of Jones. I'm sorry to be laughing. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm not trying to laugh at anybody's pain, bro. I'm just imagining Diddy just walking around, you know what I mean? Dick slanging, just fucking. Oh, my bad, dog. You finished making that beat last night with his fucking dick out? No, man. And that the music mogul attempted to groom the producer into engaging in sex with other men in the music industry, allegedly promising Jones a Grammy if he complied. Jones, he's got control of the Grammys. Now the Grammys is in on this shit, dude. I told you guys, fuck the Grammys. All the weirdos are going down. Recording me Academy on your ass, bro. Jones also alleges that a cousin of rapper Young Miami, who was dating Combs at the time, sexually assaulted him in Combs' home in 2022 in front of Combs and his staff. Crazy. This is a fucking shame. Lil Rod, I'm sorry for making jokes about your trauma, but holy shit, that is crazy. Fuck Diddy. And hopefully Lil Rod gets to walk away with a motherfucking bag, because he deserves that. He deserves a big fucking bag, much bigger than whatever fucking bag he initially got for his contributions to that god-awful album. Let's see what else the lawsuit has. It also names Combs' son, Justin Dior Combs, Love Records, Combs Global Enterprises, Combs' chief of staff, Christina Coram, as co-defendants. Yikes. I don't know who Justin Dior Combs is. I'm not sure if that... Matter of fact, I got access to the internet. Is he King Combs? Nah, he's somebody else. Prince JDC. Oh, he's the one that took Nicki Minaj to prom. Ain't that weird? Nicki, I know you in on this shit too, bitch. Don't play Nicki Minaj. I know Nicki in on this fucking shit. I know that fucking weird-ass bipolar bitch is in on this shit. I know she is. It's big fuck Nicki Minaj. What else? Okay, so Justin Dior Combs is not King Combs. Completely different person. Just the same dad. In addition to the allegations of abuse, the suit describes a shooting at a record studio involving Combs, his son Justin, and an unnamed victim. The suit also claims that Combs did not properly compensate Jones for his work on the Love album. You gonna grope the man, walk around naked in front of him, try to get him to fuck prostitutes, and then you don't even fucking pay him right for the job that you have him there for? Man, fuck Diddy. I wish I could say that I wished he was getting fucked in his ass in prison right now, but that's probably what he wants, that freaky motherfucker. The lawsuit originally included UMG Motown Records former Motown CEO, Ethiopia. I ain't even going to try to say her last name. Good Lord, baby Jesus. And UMG chairman and CEO Lucien Grange as co-defendants. Oh my God, he coming for everybody. Get your motherfucking check, Lil Rod. Do what you got to do. Y'all motherfuckers need to calm down. Hey, good Lord, there's a fight to the death between some pussies right now. Let's see. Lawyers for Grange and UMG denied their involvement in the allegations, eventually leading Jones' lawyer to drop Grange and the labels from the charges. Oh, of course. So, yeah, they got so much power, and they're free people right now. So, even if they did have anything to involve themselves with, which, who knows, they might have. They got the money to be like, nah, fuck that, drop our names. You are not dragging us into this bullshit. We got too much money to be caught up in this shit, which is exactly what Diddy thought. Y'all see him now dropping the soap on purpose and shit. Next, we got Crystal McKinney. They got her picture on here. In May, she filed a lawsuit against Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment, UMG, his clothing company. Let's see. The suit states that in 2003, she was 22, working as a model, when an unnamed designer introduced her to Combs at Sean John Fashion Show in New York City. Combs allegedly expressed interest in getting to know her and helping her with her model career. Of fucking course he did. He's a fucking predator, a piece of shit. Just fucking set him on fire. Later that night, he invited her to a recording studio where McKinney says Combs and several other men were smoking marijuana and drinking. She took a hit of a joint, which according to the lawsuit she believes was laced with another substance. The lawsuit states that Combs pressured McKinney into continue drinking and smoking. As she became more intoxicated, she was led to a bathroom by Combs, who forced her to perform oral sex on him. Afterwards, McKinney lost consciousness and awoke in a taxi en route to the designer's apartment. The lawsuit states that following the lawsuit, McKinney became severely depressed. According to the lawsuit, she believes Combs blackballed her in the industry, which led to the downfall of her modeling career and has had long-lasting effects on her mental health. Damn. It was crazy as I could see it, too. I could see it clear as day, and I don't doubt a damn word that this woman has came forward and said. That's crazy. Because I can see it blackballing her from the industry after some shit like that, after he's got all these other motherfucking victims. Diddy's a piece of shit. Fuck him. Next, we have April Lampros. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. In May, she filed a lawsuit naming Combs, Bad Boy, and Arista Records, a subsidiary of Sony Music. She met him in '94 while studying at the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York. She says Combs often invited her to the Bad Boy studio, promised to mentor her, help her advance in her career, began love bombing her. They started dating, and she would often travel to see him, though he asked that their relationship be kept private. Smoke break, bitch. In the suit, Lampros accuses Combs of sexually assaulting her on 4 separate occasions, repeatedly threatening to harm her, both physically and professionally. In one such instance, Combs allegedly forced Lampros and his then-girlfriend Kim Porter to take ecstasy, forced them to engage in sex while he watched, and then raped her. Though she tried to distance herself from Combs as the relationship turned abusive, she says Combs continually contacted her, and she feared the repercussions of rebuffing his advances. The lawsuit states that after their relationship had ended, she was told by someone she knew that he had seen a video of her and Combs having sex recorded without her knowledge. And what's crazy is that, it's true, when a bunch of different people come through with accusations that are all similar. Revenge porn, forcing people to fuck in front of them, all this other weird shit. If anybody's trying to, vouch for Diddy like he could be innocent, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out the way. Just be quiet. If you're just a big Diddy fan and you're just, devastated by this whole shit, so I don't know why you would be a Diddy fan. I don't know. Because the list isn't over. We got more. We've got Derek Lee Cardello Smith. In June, a man incarcerated in Michigan. Oh, this is the... We got people that are locked up filing shit on this man. In Michigan, out of all places. He filed a lawsuit against Diddy, alleging that the rapper drugged and sexually assaulted him in Detroit in 1997. During a hearing in September, a default judgment was granted to Cardello Smith for $100 million after Combs and his lawyers failed to appear in court. Shortly after, the judgment was set aside on grounds that Cardello Smith's lawsuit, mailed to a Combs residence in L.A., was not properly served. Cardello Smith is currently serving sentences for kidnapping and criminal sexual conduct. So should he even get the fucking money? I don't know. Criminal sexual conduct. I want to know what he did now. If he did some weird shit to somebody, then don't give him the money. If he, I don't know, had his dick out in Denny's or something, I don't know. Still don't give him the money. I don't know. Adria English is the next one. In July, a woman named Adria English filed a lawsuit against Combs, blah, 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 all these other motherfuckers, also including Jacob the Jeweler, whoever that is, Vibe Magazine, and several unnamed defendants. The suit alleges that in '04, English was working as a dancer at a club in New York when she and her then-boyfriend, aspiring model Anthony Gallo, were hired to work at one of Combs' famous white parties in the Hamptons. We know where this one's going. Not one of the white parties. Oh, Lord. Not one of the white parties. You know what happens. You know why he makes you wear white? Because you can't see the cum. Anyways, English alleges that while working at the party, she was forced to drink alcohol, which she believes was laced with ecstasy, and forced to consume narcotics. The suit alleges that Combs and a Bad Boy Entertainment employee continued to hire her to work at the white parties in New York and in Miami. According to the lawsuit, around the third event, English alleges that she was asked to swap the usual white attire for a black mini dress and forced to begin having intercourse with guests. She believes the black dress was meant to signal to guests that she was a sex-trafficked sex worker. Holy fucking shit. The lawsuit names Jacob Jacob the jeweler, as one such guest she was coerced into having intercourse with, along with the other unnamed defendants. English believes that there are secret recordings of those defendants essaying her in Combs' home while she was unconscious. We're not done. All right, we got two more. We got two more victims. You know what I mean? People want to talk about Diddy. They don't want to talk about the fucking victims. I'm going to talk about the victims and what they've got to say and why Diddy's about to get fucked legally. The only way he don't like to get fucked. That and financially. In September, singer Don Richard filed a lawsuit against Combs for sexual assault and battery. The complaint also states Richard witnessed Combs beat and abuse Ventura on many occasions. And that's Cassie, by the way. Shout out to Don Richard. Shout out to her. She first met Combs when she auditioned for the show Making the Band in 2004 and was selected to be a member of the group Danity Kane under Combs' mentorship. Wow. This is a big one. This is a real big one because, you know what I mean? If only some of these other collaborators like Lil Rod and Don Richard come out and not give a fuck about the whole publicity part of it, the whole media part of it. The lawsuit alleges that Richard and her bandmates were subjected to inhumane working conditions during their time on the show and in the musical group, sometimes being forced to rehearse up to 48 hours without food or breaks and often being berated by Combs. The complaint states that the abusive behavior continued throughout Richard's professional relationship with Combs and that he instilled a culture of fear in the women he worked with. After Danity Kane disbanded in 2009, Richard continued to work with Combs in the trio Diddy Dirty Money. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Don Richard. I'm not too caught up on you. Along with singer Kalina Harpenter, who allegedly also witnessed much of Combs' abusive behavior and was subject to his numerous threats, the lawsuit alleges Combs would force Richard to take meetings while he was in his underwear, and he would barge into her dressing room unannounced and would grope her breasts and buttocks during stylist fittings. We gonna win a Grammy with that ass, yeah. Fuck you, Diddy, you piece of shit. Now, keep in mind, I'm not making fun of these victims. I'm making fun of Diddy. He's weird. Fuck him. These jokes are at his expense, not theirs. In one instance, in 2010, the lawsuit states that Combs berated Richard and Harper in the lobby of Sir Studios and attempted to punch Richard when she asked him to stop calling them bitches in front of people. Yeah, nah, that's a respectful fucking request because, bro, like, we're, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's Diddy Dirty Money, bitch. We ain't just bitches. You know what I mean? We a group now, motherfucker. You supposed to respect me as a group member. I ain't your bitch. Talk your shit, Don Richard. She should have beat his ass. Richard alleges the women were then ushered into a company car and that Combs and Harvey Pierre falsely imprisoned them under the vehicle for over 2 hours. Oh, I said under the vehicle. In the vehicle. Excuse me. In addition to the allegations of abuse, Richard's lawsuit demands unpaid salaries, royalties, wages for Richard's work as part of Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money. Pop your shit, bitch. The complaint also names Harvey Pierre, Remote Productions, Bad Boy, Daddy's House Recording Studio, and a number of other music publishing and finance corporations associated with Combs for enabling his violence. Pop your shit. I hope she runs up a motherfucking bag. Hell yeah. Lastly, we've got Thyla Graves, or Talia Graves. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. In September, Mrs. Graves filed a lawsuit accusing Combs and his bodyguard of R-wording her, recording the assault without her knowledge, and distributing the video as porn. Graves alleges that the assault took place in 2001 when she was just 25 years old and dating an unnamed record producer who worked with Combs. She says Combs and Sherman took advantage of her relationship with their colleague to lure her to a recording studio alone, where they gave her a drink she believes was laced with some kind of drug. The lawsuit says Graves lost consciousness and awoke to find herself bound and restrained. Combs and Sherman then proceeded to take turns R-wording her. Good Lord, man. Bury him under the fucking jail. Piss and shit on him. Matter of fact, bury him under a porta potty and then just cut out the bottom of the porta potty. Matter of fact, don't bury him. Just put him in a hole. Put a porta potty over the hole. Let people shit on him until it fills up. And then build like a 30-foot structure on top of that hole. Put the porta potty on top of it. A staircase to get to it. And then you should be good for about a whole nother 10 years or so. Fuck Diddy. Shit on him. What else we got? She says she did not report the alleged crime out of fear of Combs' retaliation, and that her boyfriend at the time discouraged her from doing so because it might hurt his career? He needs his ass beat. In November 2023, Graves alleges she learned the R word had been recorded by Sherman and Combs, who showed it to others with the purpose of humiliating Graves and her then boyfriend. The lawsuit details how the crime and the knowledge of its recording has had dire, long-lasting consequences on her mental health. Holy fucking shit. Diddy is evil. Diddy is an evil man. Fuck him. He deserves every bad thing that is coming his way. Now we're on to the accused. We got Aaron Hall, R&B singer, is alleged. You know, we basically already talked about all the accused because they're all in these motherfucking shits. You know what I mean? Aaron Hall, Harvey Pierre, Christina Karam. Oh, was she? Yeah. She was his chief of staff. Piece of shit, bitch. Cuba Gooding Jr. Nah, what does radio got to do with all this mess? What the fuck? Nah, man, I ain't never gonna be able to watch that movie again, man. What the fuck? Nah, radio? Radio? Really? Cuba? Snow Dogs? Really? Man, Cuba, what the fuck, dude? Who pled guilty in 2022 to forcibly touching a woman and settled a civil sexual case in 2023. Whoa. I did not know about none of this. I did not know about Mr. Cooper Good Jr. being a motherfucking piece of shit. Good Lord. The picture they got of him on this shit, he looks very stressed. It's definitely a courtroom picture. He's very stressed. Hang on, matter of fact. Look at this shit. That's a stressed out motherfucker if I've ever seen one, boy. Next, we've got Justin Dior Combs and Christian Combs. I'm guessing Christian is King Combs, right? Right. Justin Dior is also named a Jones lawsuit against the rapper, which alleges that the producer witnessed the father and son solicit sex workers and admit underage girls to a listening party where they laced the women's drinks. And the lawsuit also alleges that Jones witnessed Christian Combs, another son of Combs, drug and assault a woman. No Diddy, bro. That's fucking weird. You're fucked. No Diddy. I'm going to say no Diddy for the rest of the year to get under King Combs' skin as long as he is a free man. Because, no Diddy, bro. Your dad's fucked. Fuck him. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. So crazy how he'd be ballsy enough to come out and make that fucking goofy-ass song. King Combs, stop everything and hide. Especially stop rapping. Don't even freestyle in the fucking car no more, dog. Let's see what else. Tyrone Blackburn, an attorney representing Jones, is also part of a separate lawsuit filed in April against Christian Combs, King Combs, on behalf of a plaintiff named Grace, can't say that last name, alleging the younger Combs assaulted her on a yacht owned by Combs, who is named as co-defendant. Both Justin and Christian have denied the allegations against them. You spoiled little fucking weirdos. Get that shit out of here. No, Diddy, like father, like son, you fucking weirdos. And then, of course, they got Jacob the jeweler. Oh, yeah, he looks like he fucking diddles penises. Joseph Big Joe Sherman. Devontae Swing of Jodeci, of course. Jimmy Iovine, what's he got to do with all this? In her lawsuit, Richards alleges that she attended a party where Interscope Records co-founder Jimmy Iovine witnessed Combs punch Ventura in the stomach. The lawsuit blames Iovine and Interscope for moving forward with a deal with Combs and Bad Boy after becoming aware of his violent and abusive behavior. Damn. Separately, in 2022, Iovine was accused of sexual abuse and harassment by an unnamed woman under New York's Adult Survivors Act. The woman later dropped the case. Obviously so, because if that's the only thing that's coming out against him, Jimmy Iovine shut her up real quick with a big fat bag, and hopefully she comes out and earns another one from a lawsuit. Fuck Jimmy Iovine if all that shit's true. No. Okay. I seen Kid Cudi. I was about to be so heartbroken, but it's talking about how he was involved romantically with Cassie in 2011. In her lawsuit, Ventura alleged that when Combs found emails between the two, they were talking through email, on her phone, he became enraged, attacked her. Ventura attempted to run away, but returned due to pressure from Combs' staff. The lawsuit alleged that Combs then hit and kicked her. It stated back in 2012, Combs told Ventura he wanted to blow up Kid Cudi's car while the rapper was home. Kid Cudi corroborated to the New York Times that his car exploded in his driveway around that time. Thank God. Thank God that's the only thing Cudi had to do with any of this. If I found out Kid Cudi was a fucking weirdo, I would be very, very, very upset. I would be very upset by that. Young Miami, yeah, she dated him. She was involved with a lot of this weird shit. And she also had a lot of back and forth with Academics' fat ass. If it's one thing that I think Academics did that wasn't negative, was going back and forth with her on Twitter. I thought that was a fucking hilarious back and forth, because it's like watching two dumbasses argue. That's literally what it was. So it was entertaining for me. Who else we got? Tony Busby? That's a creepy looking fuck. Well, this video is running a little bit extensive. Much longer than my Grammy video. Good God. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Basically, where we're leaving this off. Oh, I'm forgetting to talk about Meek Mill. Meek Mill wouldn't want me to talk about that anyway, so I'm going to still wrap this up. Since he wanted to be unnamed. I don't know if he's a victim or if he was just doing some weird shit. If he is a victim in all this, then low-key, I feel really bad for Meek Mill, because it's kind of obvious that he's got a lot of identity issues, like trying to keep that hard I'm from Philly, persona and look for him. But we kind of can tell he did butt stuff with Diddy. Like, it's obvious. It's really obvious. You know what I mean? Like, in the picture with the little person, you guys know what I'm talking about? The picture with him and old buddy, with him and Diddy wearing fucking matching outfits. That's weird. And that was just enough evidence to convince the internet and me that Meek Mill probably did butt stuff with Diddy. And, yeah. I feel bad because, I mean, good Lord. I can't put myself in them shoes, because I would never allow Diddy to do butt stuff with me, but I do feel bad for Meek Mill. Nonetheless. Makes me wonder what Rick Ross was doing, right? And that would break my heart, because I do like Rick Ross's music, but the weirdos got to go, man, and y'all got to be held accountable, and you got to get put on blast, and you got to spend a little jail time if you're doing some weird shit, bruh. Got to. Ain't nobody exempt from the weird shit, bro. You did some weird shit, we need to find out so we can sniff your ass out and lock your ass up. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to keep hearing me talk about random shit and crack jokes about it, subscribe. Check out my album, 1999, by Loki on all platforms. Buy it if you really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Catch a stream on Twitch. I'm streaming every now and again, just playing video games with the boys. Loki803. Follow me on Instagram, Loki.803. Check out the Stain Gang SoundCloud. Volume 2 coming soon. Volume 1 available now. Check out all my homies' music. Yeah, that's basically it. See you guys.